A customer brought their vehicle in, reporting that the check engine light was on. To begin diagnosing the issue, I connected a scan tool and retrieved the trouble code P0101 Mass or Volume Airflow A Circuit Range Performance. This code typically indicates that the mass airflow MAF sensor is sending erratic or out-of-range readings to the engine control module, ECM. To investigate further, I used the scan tool to monitor live data while the engine was idling. I noticed that the mass airflow sensor signal parameter was erratic, confirming an issue with the sensor or its circuit. Next, I inspected the air intake system, including the intake duct and air filter, for any visible damage, blockages, or leaks, as these can affect the MAF sensor's readings. However, I found no obvious faults. I then performed a visual inspection of the mass airflow sensor itself, looking for any signs of damage or contamination on the sensing element. Everything appeared clean and undamaged, which ruled out external factors like dirt or debris affecting the sensor's performance. To dig deeper, I back-probed the mass airflow sensor while the engine was idling and monitored its signal on a lab scope. A lab scope is an essential tool for diagnosing electronic sensors because it provides a detailed, real-time waveform of the sensor's signal. The waveform was erratic, confirming that the sensor was not functioning correctly. With the key on and engine off, I used a multimeter to verify that the sensor was receiving the correct voltage and had a good ground connection. Both were present, ruling out wiring or power supply issues as the cause of the problem. Finally, I removed the mass airflow sensor for closer inspection. Even though the sensing element was free of debris or contamination, the earlier tests had already confirmed that the sensor was faulty. The mass airflow sensor plays a critical role in the engine management system. It measures the amount of air entering the engine, so the ECM can calculate the correct amount of fuel to inject for optimal combustion. A faulty MAF sensor can lead to poor performance, reduced fuel efficiency, or even stalling. To resolve the issue, I replaced the faulty mass airflow sensor with a new one. After the replacement, I cleared the trouble codes using the scan tool and performed a road test to verify the repair. The vehicle operated properly, the check engine light remained off, and no fault codes returned. This repair ensured that the ECM could accurately measure air intake and maintain the correct air-fuel ratio for efficient and reliable engine performance. Proper diagnosis and testing were crucial in pinpointing the faulty component and avoiding unnecessary repairs.